Scary Susie, and welcome to the Rewind, the show where we take a VHS tape, rewind it, and review it right on this channel. The first movie that we are going to review is Buffy the Vampire Slayer from 1992. The movie that slayed my heart as a young child. Let's hop right in and see how funky this chicken really is. First, we start off dancing until we just can't dance anymore. We're then introduced to Buffy's love interest, Basketball Boy. Or Jeffrey, you can call him that too. Hoo-wee! I want to see the movie where the mascot is the killer. Let me see that. Someone bring it to me right now. So I guess we're at the mall now. Time flies when you need to move the plot on, don't you know? So we're really starting to see that Buffy can be a bitch, and actually everyone is kind of a bitch
5 minutes
this.
ago.
Oy.
Yeah. Oh.
Buffy and her friends decide which movie theater they're going to go to after much talk that wasn't 100% necessary. Buffy and her friends run into the creepy old guy at the elevator, and once again they're really rude. And now we're at the movies, and it's just Buffy and her crappy friends just won't shut up. I'd probably yell at them too.
Don't die a virgin.
Just shut up, please.
Jeffrey pulls up with Andy and Gruller in the car. They want to party, but Jeffrey needs some quality time with Bee. So Gruller decides it's a good time to skedaddle on his own. We hear a creepy laugh, and you know what that means. Shit's about to go down.
I'm not in the mood for this. Okay, whoever's behind me better be gone when I turn around. What are you, some kind of weirdo or something? Huh?
Cut to a news report about a severe neck wound that looks like a gross hickey. Jeffrey and Buffy are hanging out, and we see really how terrible Buffy's parents are. They don't even, notice anything is happening. All the while, we're hearing on the TV talk about bodies disappearing from the morgue. Whoa, time travel, and now we're in the olden days, and this Slayer just jumped out of a window to stake this dude! Yeah! So here's where we're introduced to the big bad Lothos, who has terrible vampire hair. The next day, what do you know, we find even more evidence of how awful Buffy's friends are. They're planning the big dance, which will be important later. You know what these people really are?
Downer!
So we're at a cafe after school, I think, so we can just meet Benny and Pike again. And Benny pulls a really gross move. Buffy puts him right in his place. Pike and Benny leave the cafe bar talking trash about the girls drunkenly. We get a nice little joke between the two friends as Pike passes out.
I got a new slash for you. Another shot of this and I'll have sex with you.
Oh, yeah, then you never call me.
He's a little too drunk, and that leaves Benny to get bitten by Amelin. I think that's how you say it. I'm not really sure. I don't think I heard it in the movie. Luckily, Merrick comes around and takes drunk Pike away. God knows he needs some help. Wow, Buffy passes her athletics check, but a critical fail on that perception. Creepy old man Merrick introduces himself, pretty much just going over every generation a Slayer is born, yada yada, convincing Buffy to go to the graveyard is easy peasy once he describes her dreams to her. Weird old man. I learned that, in fact, there are loons in California.
Wait a minute.
No, you won't have to do anything. They're just for your protection. Sit there.
Buffy gets Slayer cramps. Her Slayer senses are just tingling all over the place. Oh, heck, a vampire flies out of the grave, and another attacks from the ground beneath Buffy. But since our girl is the chosen one, she makes quick work of them. Zoom in on Sleepy Pike as Benny knocks on his window, begging Pike to invite him in. But screw that, because Benny is flying high tonight. Buffy comes home from a late night of slaying, only to have her parents pretty much not notice her at all. I'm really missing Joyce right about now. All that slaying really wears you out, so why not wrap a bow around your head and go to sleep? have weird fever dreams about the big bad Lothos. Oh no, flashover. The big bad himself, and he's about to have a little Cassandra snack. Oh no.
Who are you?
Buffy's getting ready in the locker room, and holy crap, Merrick is like Batman, just sneaking up. And double, holy crap, he totally throws a knife at Buffy's head after giving himself a mustache twirl. After knocking the snot out of Merrick, we have a montage. All that training is making Buffy slip up at school, so the principal goes on a weird tangent about a bad drug trip he took. I don't really get it.
Well, maybe I am a toaster and raw molecules. You know, my friend Melissa, her head looked like a big...
We get a glimpse at Pike as he decides to bail town. Not a bad idea, if you ask me. Buffy is on patrol, and oh no, Super Slayer cramps kicking in again. We get one more vamped, toaster caked. Wait, what?
Toaster caked him.
And then there's this cute little bonding time between Slayer and Watcher. Oh no, Pike's car won't start, so you know that's bad news. He gets attacked by a gang headed by Amelin. While in pursuit of Pike, he loses his arm while Pike crashes his van. Should've jumped off, you big dum-dum, because Buffy is here now and she's gonna kick your butt. She kills 2 more vans, saving Pike's butt in the process. Oh no, while having a moment, Buffy is realizing there's more to the world than her crappy friends and fashion.
3 weeks ago, all I could think about was... I didn't actually think about anything, but I definitely didn't expect this. You know what it's like when everything is suddenly different? And everything you thought was crucial seems so stupid. You find yourself babbling incoherently to a stranger man in your living room.
Lothos! You put that kitty down! Actually, it's cool for once, and Andy pulls a really shitty move and gropes B. Not cool, dude, and Buffy shows him what for with a sick move. Ha! Ha! Okay, wait. Do you guys see this? I mean, Merrick, what are you doing? What are you doing with that?
Isn't in the book of all knowledgefulness that I'm going to be cheering at the Riverview game tomorrow?
Holy crap. Is that guy Grueler? B knows what's up and trips him on the court. A chase ensues and Buffy steals a motorcycle from this crappy guy that screams, "You're a dyke, I'll tell the world." Really? Go ahead, dude. Tell the world how a little blonde high school cheerleader threw the crap out of you and stole your bike. You look like a real badass then. Go ahead, dude. And now, honestly, I have no idea where we are. Some kind of abandoned amusement park? Oh snap, Pike comes in from behind, staking Grueler. And now we get one of those almost kiss fall over moments. Ugh. And whoopsies, they just walked right up to Lothos and Pike got it right.
I know that guy. That is a bad guy. Can we go, please?
Merrick tries to step in to save Buffy and gets spiked in the process. We find out that Buffy isn't ready yet. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Merrick gets in one more sick burn before telling Buffy that when the music stops, the rest is...
You do everything wrong.
So her watcher is dead now and her friends are turning on her. Buff is having a really, really bad time. I think that Pike still has that stolen motorcycle from earlier. Lothos tells Amelin to lay out my suit, we will be attending a dance. Now we show up at the dance looking all pretty. Sadly, Bee finds out Jeffrey broke up with her via answering machine and came here with her friend Jennifer. Pike comes in looking like a slicked back greaser. Did you know Buffy isn't like other girls?
Buffy, you're not like other girls.
They have a heavy makeout, and that's when the vamps start to crash the party. Buffy puts on Pike's jacket and goes to kick some ass, passing the new couple on the way out. Gross, guys, put the top up. Gosh, those Slayer cramps just have to be the worst. Amelin comes in and gives Buffy the old slow walk treatment. Pike is trying to hold down the fort when his old pal Benny shows up to throw down. Buffy gets the best zinger on our pal Amelin.
You can do anything.
Oh, yeah? Clap.
Who proceeds to have the funniest death ever on film.
Ooh, ah, ow, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ah,
Lothos, being a creep, playing the violin, lures Buffy in. We get a quick sick burn on Benny. Get it? I see myself out. He then gets electrocuted to death, somehow not killing Pike though. I don't know how that works. The rest is silence, which snaps Buffy out of it, seriously pissing off Lothos. We get another great Buffy moment with the cross torch. Back in the gym, Principal Murray is just handing out detentions to all the dead vamps. Buffy returns to the gym, and what do you know? Lothos followed her there. There is more talk about destiny as they prepare for the final battle. Pike tries to lend a hand, but is just tossed aside. And looky there, the big bad Lothos gets taken out by a chair leg. The day is saved. Buffy and Pike share the last dance of the night, then drive off on that stolen motorcycle from earlier. During the credits, we get a fun little news broadcast about what happened at the dance. So how does Buffy the Vampire Slayer hold up? Me personally, I have loved it since I was a kid, and that's why I picked it for my first movie review, just because I grew up watching it, and God knows Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the TV show, is just my shit. Like, I think it influenced me more than anything else growing up. So it has its moments where it's like, oh God, did you really just do that? But overall, I think it's a fun little movie, even though it doesn't really hold up compared to the TV show. If you think of it as its own separate thing, it's really fun, and I think you would have a real good time watching it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below about Buffy the Vampire Slayer from 1992. I give it 3, count 'em, 3 stakes to the heart. I'm Scary Susie, and this has been The Rewind. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again sometime soon. Bye!